Welcome back to another episode of the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls Season 2. So in the previous episode, we had an Uzuki-centric episode, and I am really glad with how they did the entire drama part, right? Because it was obviously a bit of a dramatic Uzuki character-driven episode, and we saw her trying to catch up to others, but kind of like retreating back into her comfort zone, and kind of like trying to find ways to, you know, kind of catch up to everyone, not realizing that she's actually stagnating a bit because of it and stuff like that. And it was Rin and Mia who ended up pulling through, talking to Uzuki and kind of like, you know, making her realize that that's not the way to catch up, but that she has her charming points that she should use, and that obviously convincing her to come back to the company and be active again. So it was a really well done episode. Honestly, I was worried there was going to be a way more dramatic episode, but it was just a very well done character-driven episode, character drama, if you will. So I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And it ended on a very emotional and heartwarming note, you know, with Rin, Mia, and Uzuki talking it out and crying it out and stuff like that. Also, the voice acting in the previous episode, absolutely stellar. Yeah, also I really like how producer reacted to the entire situation right in the previous episode, because as I said at the beginning, producer kind of tried to, like, didn't, obviously his intentions weren't bad at the beginning when he was talking to Uzuki all the way back during the shoot, right? His intentions obviously weren't bad, but it ended up coming wrong, and he ended up saying the wrong thing for the situation, at least for Uzuki's situation, without realizing it. And he ended up reacting very well to the entire situation. He ended up letting Rin and Mia take care of it, which I think was the correct decision and stuff like that. So yeah, it ended up going well and the situation got resolved, and now Uzuki is back in Mishiro, back in the company, and is ready to hopefully work again. So let's see what exactly she does and how the series is going to conclude from here on out. You guys did give me a lot of recommendations for how to proceed with the series, right? I'm thinking of going to U149 next, because I'm pretty sure it is kind of like a close continuation to this, so it makes sense to go into U149 after this one. You guys did say also that it is a separate timeline, or like it doesn't really have much to do with this series when it comes to the characters and to the entire, well, story of the series. So don't worry too much about that, but it is kind of like obviously a unit using the characters from this and stuff. So yeah, we'll see that once we get to it. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking after this, and then after that we can go into like Millionth Life and Shiny Colors. So yeah, anyways, let's just go. Oh, if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, or as always, down in the description on my Patreon, and let's go into the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls Season 2, Episode 11. You got this, Uzuki. Fair. No opening? I feel like we're getting no opening in this one. Yep. Barefoot Girl. That was so well animated. The entire sequence there was so well animated for no reason. Wow. The detail. Oh my god. Oh, it's tomorrow. You know, one thing that I like about this as well is how they're showing you don't just immediately get over something like this kind of setback, you know, this kind of emotional not traumatic necessarily, but like this kind of mental block that you get. You don't get instantly, like someone says something to you and you're just instantly over. That's not how it happens. You know, it's a gradual thing. You need to take a step forward and then another and another and another. So it's a very much a gradual thing. You need to get into the flow of things before it becomes a thing that you can kind of like think of. You know, you can just kind of forget about it in a sense once you're in the flow of things. But up until that point, it's gonna be a gradual thing of, you know, just forcing yourself to get back into the flow. So I like the way that they're showing it, right? She just took the first step. Now she needs to take the next 100 steps as well before she is fully, you know, over it. Says the person who neglected their job to protest a few episodes back. Nah, that's cute. Kirarin the goat, man. She's so cool. What a great character. So mature. Aww. Oh, Kirarin! Oh!
At your own pace. Oh, the vibes on this episode are great. Great. Wait, what did I say? The vibes are great in this one. That's the first time I'm hearing that saying. Nani? I wish NGS's Christmas concert will be a what success? Nice. They're still doing that segment. That's cute. I really like Nana. Yui. Mika and Kaede, that's it. Fair enough.
What was that? What was that? Certification or qualification Shimamura Uzuki Dono. This certifies the above has participated in and following a strict evaluation has passed our company's audition. Ah, okay, it's the audition certification. Hmm. Producer. Oh my god. Let's go! It's time! Oh, I'm excited. Come on. I just hope everything's gonna go according to plan. Is this Yokohama? Oh, it is Yokohama, right? I think so. I can see. Wow. Ooh, I love the echo. Mm. It's not that easy, right? Mm. It is scary, of course. It's gonna be scary. Before producer goes into his speech, And I might be looking too deeply into the actual wording of her speech here, but I feel like the main difference between what she said and the things that Shiburin and Mio were saying is both Shiburin and Mio seemed like they were genuinely advancing because and like trying to get better because they wanted to improve themselves, right? Not because they wanted to improve something else. They wanted to improve themselves by doing more stuff and by getting better and stuff like that, and by training and by taking the opportunities. Meanwhile, Uzuki, from what she said here, she said that she wanted to improve new generations. She wanted to improve their unit. She wanted to be better so that everyone else, so that she can keep up with everyone else, so that the group that she's in also gets better, right? Which I feel like is a very different mindset to Shiburin and Mio. Now, as I said, I could be looking too deeply into it, but I feel like that is a big distinction, especially when you're looking more so in the actual real world, right? I feel like it's a way bigger distinction between what do you want to improve? Do you just want to be better so that the thing that you're in doesn't end up collapsing because of you? Or is it because you genuinely want to improve yourself, right? And I feel like that's a big distinction here. What a goat. This episode is so well animated when it comes to like micro movements. Oh. Oof. Come on. Come here in. Good job, producer. Ooh.
一人じゃないよ。キラキラしに行こうよ。はい、行ってきます。
Oh.
ありがとうございます。
You got this.
プロンプ出しますか？いえ。
島村うずき、頑張ります。うずき。
Everyone is so intently watching. Oh, what a shot. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. That shot at the end. That's mean. That's mean. Ugh. Oof. It's been a while since Idolmaster has made me tear up like this. Ah. Ooh, oh my god, man. Now that, wow, what a stunning episode, by the way. Incredible episode. I love this episode. This one was fantastic. Now that the entire Uzuki arc, it seems like is over, right? At least the dramatic part of it. I'm gonna say I think this is my favorite drama part of any Idolmaster that I've seen. I think so. Like, because there are a bunch of like drama mini arcs in Idolmaster sprinkled around. Like Cinderella Girls had a few of them. Obviously, there was the one towards the end with Sidem, and then obviously there were a few in the OG one. I think this one honestly is my. Also, there was one in the movie. I think this one is probably my favorite one, just because it's pretty simple. It's pretty subtle. It's just one person, and it's not complications about anything like around them. It's not having any kind of drama with like anyone directly. It's not like it's something like really dark going in their life. It's just an uncertainty in yourself, being insecure, feeling that feel of inferiority, you know, like all very relatable things, just very normal things that people experience, especially in a creative job like this. That, yeah, I feel like it was very well executed. It wasn't just like, oh, one talk and you're over it. It was one talk that pushed her to take the first step, and then she still, after that first step, she had to still take many steps before she got to the point where she felt like she can keep going, right? And I really, really like the way that they did it. Fantastic arc for Uzuki. Or I say arc, it was like the last 2 episodes basically, right? And all of the foreshadowing prior to that as well. Just the build up to it. So really, really good. Oh my god. Yeah, got me choked up like at 2 different points in this episode, but and a big part of it, the voice acting, fantastic. Also, this episode for some reason just had some random shots that were very well animated. Like I was watching it and I was like, wow, why are you going so hard on the animation for this one throwaway shot? But yeah, I really appreciate that. You can tell that a lot of some of the episodes, the staff just have a lot of fun working on them. I feel like the previous one that really stood out when it comes to that was the episode with the PV, which I do think is, well, I'm gonna talk more about all of those things in the future. But yeah, that one also stood out a lot for the incredible animation, and this one here had some great shots. Not obviously as insanely creative as the PV one, but still incredible. So yeah, really good episode. But now we're going on to the finale of Cinderella Girls. As I said, after that, I'm going into U149 because I feel like that makes the most sense. And then after that, we can go into Millionth Life and Shining Colors as well. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.